there.
I think it was the... Oh.
Oh, shitting hell. Right, I'll put it there and I'll get it sorted.
Sounds good.
Not quite right.
A little bit to your right. Down a bit. There you go.
Perfect.
Cool. Hello.
Ah, shitting hell. Right, I'm going to find it.
Oh, that's right. I remember what's that called. So I believe the last thing that happened in the game is, or the next thing to happen, will be us fighting a
Boss.
mammoth. I'm expecting. Hey, Reese.
Boss. Right, perfect. This sounds working. Are you ready?
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
You moron. It's
That's a Calvin Resident Evil moment. There was a lot of raging. I think it was due. I think it was due. Oh, fuck off.
cut to the Korn song. Are you ready? Ding 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 ding.
I've been playing a game on the PC which I don't.
Oh, yeah, we're getting very straight into what we were playing over the weekend.
It's a game I've not really been enjoying, frankly. Where's my bloody pistol? What? Do I not have... Oh no, I don't have one at this point. I'm just going to have to run. Oh, fuck off, please. Love of God.
Flashbang.
Yeah, maybe I will... Yeah, maybe I will. No, I've not been playing Civ 5, funnily enough. No, what have I been playing? There was a game on Steam sales, and I probably should have taken this as a warning and a reason as to why.
Simon's got a dog.
Yes, I believe so. So cute.
Maybe you'll stop being so bloody miserable on Facebook all the time.
Fingers crossed. A little unlikely. So it was on sale on Steam for £1.50, which is where I really should have kind of picked up on the fact that it's not going to be a good game. The Beast Inside, if anyone's seen.
Oh, The Beast Inside, right.
Have you played it?
Not much, no.
I didn't like it, or haven't been enjoying it. Please tell me that this is something I can use. Okay. Ah, cunt, I just died. Well, that was the first death. I'm glad we're not doing facts. Yeah, in my opinion, it's not a particularly good game. It tries to do a lot of Amnesia, it tries to do a little bit of Resident Evil. In my opinion, fails at both. There's some suspense, but it is... You can't... Oh, well, no, I don't want to stop the facts, Elliot, please, not after last time. Not with this game, because this is just not going to go well.
You're going to die so much in this one.
Pick up the items. I don't think
so you've been playing that. Anything else you've been playing over the weekend?
Just going back to Left 4 Dead 2. I reinstalled Vermintide 2.
Oh, cool.
Which I have very much been enjoying. Well, I say very much. The game servers suck ass. It's meant that I've been trying to well, yeah, I've just been trying to play it on Steam, and it's been such a problem actually. Oh, fuck off! Oh my god, already? Really? Are you fucking kidding me? Okay.
Okay. Yeah. I've been playing a few games over the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I did play a bit of Callisto Protocol.
What do you think of it?
I reckon Elliot's going to like it more than me.
Why's that?
Because I've got to restart my game.
Oh, how come?
Because I got into an area that I can't live anymore. I cannot survive it.
I don't know, actually.
I go into this area, there's like this medical bay, and...
Where the hell? Okay.
I got into this medical bay area, and I've got no more health pickups, because this game doesn't give you enough of them.
Right.
And, so I get in there, and you gotta... they give you a hologram showing you one of the things that's happening, and you get this glove to sort of like pull them closer.
Yeah.
You know, like a gravity glove. Mm-hmm. You get one of those, and you treat the first one enemy in there teaches you to do that.
Right.
So I got that. I got him in. I can do that one easy enough. Then another big one shows up behind you.
Yeah.
And by the way, if you take their heads off, they don't die in this one. They keep coming at you.
Oh, really?
Because that makes total fucking sense.
Of course.
It's great at first because it's trust no one in the dark. And then so I get that one. So I kill that guy. I then get a fuse box.
Excellent.
You don't have to get a fuse box, and there's 2 more there. And there's like 2 or 3 more of them, and I got through those, and I wasn't getting through those, so I turned the difficulty down to easy, and I turned on a couple of the accessibility options, because I'm dying in like 2 hits. That's how weak I am at this point.
Yeah.
And there's no health pickups in a medical bay.
Right.
That makes total fucking sense.
Yeah.
So I get killed, and so then I turn it down, and I can get to like through all them, and I think, great, I'm done. I'll put in the thing. Another fucking one shows up, kills me instantly.
Really?
And I can't survive it. I'm like down to 3 hits at that point, and I'm dead. And so I try that, and it's just in the case of there's not enough health pickups. I can't manage the health pickups because you're not giving me enough. And the dodge mechanic, I know a lot of people have said they like it. I don't like it at all. Because it's so counterintuitive to what I'm used to in dodge mechanics in games. Because it's like, in dodge mechanics you use like a trigger button or a circle pad. In this one is holding the left stick very far forwards at just the right time.
Okay.
And it's like, I can't time. And it said, I'll hold it back to do the block.
Yeah.
And I do that, and it doesn't fucking work half the time.
Oh.
So I'm clearly doing it wrong, but I'm thinking, well, how else am I doing? I'm doing what you told me to do.
Sounds like a pain in the ass.
It's a bit of a pain in the ass for me, but I think a lot of other people are going to like it. But
it's similar to fuck.
I should also be clear that I'm playing the Xbox version. Elliot's playing the PS5 version, and that version runs better.
Right. Okay.
Because Sony actually helped out with the making of it.
It sounds similar to the dodge mechanic. At least sounds similar to parrying in Street Fighter.
It's kind of similar.
You have to move the stick toward them at the last moment. Is that right?
It's sort of that. Oh, it sounds like you're not good at the game. It's not that I'm not good at the game. But the point is, I turned everything down. I turned all the difficulty down to get me through this one area, and I can't fucking do it. I have to restart my game and hope I have enough health when I get to that area. That is. I also think it's. I've known a lot of people said it's too short. I'm not going to make this that complaint because.
I love this.
It's about the same time. And the game I was comparing it with wasn't Dead Space, even though it's made by a bunch of the Dead Space devs. And it's similar length to Dead Space. But the one I was comparing it with was Resident Evil 2 Remake, because that's the pinnacle of survival horror, in my opinion, in the last years.
Why wouldn't it let me go through to speak to this fellow?
I wouldn't get a chance to ask anyone else anytime soon.
Do I just have to wait for him to come out?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, I've had a similar experience comparing the Beast Inside. Is like it tries to do, like I said, it tries to do Amnesia, but there's no like kind of there's a level of like underlying tension. But all of the scares are jump scares, and they're so out of nowhere, and it ruins it. It's like they show the monsters way too early on. There's not like a kind of sense of reveal, and when there is reveal, like there's like an extended, effectively quick time event thing. You're meant to run down a path, being chased by a monster, but if you take the wrong path, you die instantly, and you have to go through like a 2-minute loading screen in order to get back to the section you were at before you start the giant chase. And it completely ruins the survival element because it's just an insta-death.
Yeah,
like you say.
I'm going to say it's. I think the biggest problems I have with Callisto Protocol is I don't like the dodge and block mechanic, and the game doesn't give you enough health pickups. Like in Resident Evil 2, they give you it's not you can run out of them.
Yeah.
But they do give you enough that if you're careful, you can. Like I was being very very careful. I was only using the health injections. Very last minute, like I can't take any more hits.
Yeah.
Because I thought, okay, I'm going to be a bit more frugal this time with a survival horror game.
That's a novel concept, Cal being frugal in a survival horror game.
And even then, I wasn't having enough ammo and I wasn't having enough health. because they really want you to use the melee,
Yeah.
and it's and the melee, and I don't really like I don't like the melee that much either. But I could so see why people like it, but I think that's
Die.
perfect. Now start the generator.
Yeah. Hey, there we go.
About time we got some.
Literally.
I'll be interested what Elliot really likes it. I'll be interested what he likes about it. Again, admittedly, I'm playing the Xbox version. I struggle with the dodging a bit, but it feels like it's just down to really how to learn how to do it. How to do it rather than the game itself. Yeah, no, I don't think the dodge has an issue per se. I think it's a bit of a learning curve. That's the thing about it. It's a learning curve. It's not bad. I don't really.
So just down this one. Oh.
There's quite a few of them there.
Yeah.
But then again, these guys don't exactly let you go. Oh, got him. I also played a bit of I've been playing and replaying Golf Story in prep for Sports Story coming out.
What's Golf Story?
It's an RPG based around golf.
That's interesting.
And it's really amazing, I promise you.
Okay.
Switch exclusive, but they're bringing out Sports Story. It's going to extend it out to all different sports and dungeon crawling as well.
Fun.
So you're going to be using like football and volleyball to do dungeon exploring.
Love that.
It's not, I wouldn't say unconventional, but it's a bit different.
Yeah.
Like, I can think of a few games that play like Callisto Protocol.
Dead Space.
No, I wouldn't say it does play entirely like Dead Space. They're trying to do it a little different to Dead Space. It runs about the same length of time the Dead Space level games do, but it's like 10, 12 hours. But it doesn't have a New Game Plus yet. That's coming in a later update.
Yeah.
Which actually, that kind of annoys me. I really wish they had New Game Plus, and I think that would extend the time a little bit. But I've also been playing a bit of... I finally took out... Since we're not going to be streaming it now, I got the... I installed the PS5 upgrade for Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
Oh, yeah.
Very good on PS5.
Oh. Hell yeah.
My...
Oh, fuck.
Should have done that.
No, I needed to do that, definitely. Ah, hello, sir. I'm going. I'm throwing a grenade.
I'd say surely a shotgun right now is prevalent, considering you're surrounded and you want to get out, and there's a lot of enemies and you want to get out quick. I think... I also played an indie game called What Comes After.
I have not heard of that.
It only lasts about an hour and a half.
Oh.
It's about a girl who accidentally ends up on the train of the... It's a narrative adventure about a girl who ends up on a train that takes people to the afterlife.
That's interesting. What sound of that?
He says he got the plat on PS5 with the upgrade. It really performs great on PS5. Yeah, Jedi Fallen Order is so good on PS5. I'm not too far into it at the minute, but it's... I'm considering going for the plat, Reese. Is it worth it? Is it difficult to get the platinum in this one, or is there some sort of challenge which is like, oh, that's ridiculous, you got to do this so many times?
Got one shot left.
Shotgun.
There it is. Okay, well that did it.
So,
I'm glad you've been enjoying the PS5 update. It feels like, well, obviously it's very positive that they've decided to kind of like actually invest in making games enjoyable when they're backward compatible.
well, this isn't backwards compatible. It's a new version of.
Oh, sorry.
What you do is you put in the disc and you get a free upgrade to the PlayStation 5 version.
Cool.
So, Witcher 3 is getting has got that treatment this week.
That's fun.
There also is a update coming to the PC version as well. So if you have that one, it sounds like it's really good based on Digital Foundry's video.
It's a PC version, did you say?
Yeah.
Ah, and it's free.
No, it's not. The upgrade is if you have already bought it, the upgrade is free.
Oh, that's
but,
fine. I've already got it. It wants me to go down here. Oh, hello. Yes. Duh. Gee, thanks, trainer tips.
I would say,
Actually, do you think that's the brand of tea Pokemon trainers use?
might be, actually.
Trainer tips.
Incidentally, Elliot just finished Pokemon Violet today. He's the last one of the three of us to finish it.
Oh, fabulous. What do you think about it?
I'm interested, yeah. I know Elliot had a few more issues with it than he ran into more performance issues and glitches than me and Reese did. I suppose except Reese because he managed to do the backwards up the hill glitch.
Nice. That's classic Skyrim.
But he told us that the final boss. He agreed. I think he agrees with both of us that the final boss is amazing.
Okay.
Like one of the best final bosses in Pokemon history.
Wow. What makes it amazing?
I can't go into detail about massive spoilers.
Oh dear.
Like it's one of those how that good type thing. Really? Because Ren's here.
Right. Ooh.
Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else.
That's weird. Backwards hill glitch is super easy. It's barely even a glitch. Is it just being able to climb up mountains if you walk backwards and jump?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a classic. That's a classic Elder Scrolls one.
Yeah, they put it.
Did Todd Howard have a hand in the development of this game, perchance?
No.
The connection had been
But
terrible. That wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me.
She sounded wrong somehow. It was all crackly.
Oh no, it's the next stream we're doing. It's a few hours before the Game Awards.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. I'm looking forward to just. So I'm probably gonna go have a quick nap after we do the next stream, so that I'm awake enough.
Yeah, you may as well.
For even though they said this year is going to be a significantly shorter Game Awards, I'm going to wait and see what they mean.
Where the hell did that come from?
I'm waiting to see him actually mean that. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's a shame because the game doesn't run well it's a shame the game doesn't run well because this is the best mainline Pokemon game in years. I completely agree with Elliot. It's taking so many chances, and it does it really well.
Oh, we'll have a flare gun equipped apparently.
Well, it took care of the crowd.
One of them.
No, it dispersed the others as well, so it really helped you out there.
Or maybe it got two of them, I think.
But this is the problem: is you're too frugal in a.
There was only three of them.
There is one mechanic actually in Callisto Protocol I like, which is you do melee damage. If you knock them back, it has a sort of auto-aim feature, don't it? So if you pull it out, it will shoot a vital area.
Oh, that's cool.
Quite quickly. But again, it's a time mechanic, and I quite liked that one because it made me go, okay, this is where I'll be a bit more frugal on bullets. But again, I don't like the fact you shoot their heads off and they keep coming at you. It's like I really have to train my brain now not to say, oh, it's over the second I shoot the head off.
So is it similar to? Wait, so you're saying it is survival horror? Yes.
Yes, it is a survival horror game. You are going to have to manage your resources, but yeah, you don't actually get guns until quite a bit in. It's mainly a melee survival horror game.
That's quite interesting. So like that DLC where you punch all of the zombies in Resident Evil 7.
Kinda, yeah.
So you can pull it out and shoot a load at the enemies. Oh.
Oh god, I just realised what I've done there.
Yes. Ow.
You realise when Alan Wake 2 comes out, you're going to have to stream it now.
God damn it. Am I meant to dodge this or something? Nope, apparently not. Ow! Yikes.
See, because it's on 360, I think people didn't know if this was part of the atmosphere of their game was glitching. Oh shit, you died.
Okay. A red flare gives you breathing room. Wait, am I supposed to shine the light at things, maybe?
I think you are, yes.
Okay.
So...
Elliot needs to start the Calvin Atkinson out of context account. Please, it'd be, yeah. I don't even think we need the context, to be honest.
There's I wonder if it's about anything. Sports Story's supposed to be coming out this month. It said coming out in December, but they didn't give a release date. And we still don't have one at this point. So my thought was, okay, that means... so my thinking now is, it's going to get announced at the Game Awards. It's going to shadow drop at the Game Awards.
Maybe, yeah.
Shall
Oh
I-
right, no, I meant to. Oh god. Where's that? There's one there.
2 there. And 1 on your right. Two on your left.
Anna,
Got it.
is that everything?
Yeah, you got everything.
Thank God.
Whew.
Okay. Well, that was weird.
I also went back to Nintendo Switch Sports to play the golf mini game.
To get practice.
I'm still shit at it.
No surprise. Ow.
So I just went back to playing bowling,
Fair enough.
which is way more fun.
Yeah. Yeah, the bowling's everyone's favourite, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think that other one exploded. Hopefully.
Yeah, you got the autosave, so you're fine.
Okay.
So you can see at the bottom. I do love the fact in most of the PS5 games now you can just hit resume activity and it launches you right back.
Yeah, it's really convenient.
Um,
I don't know why I'm even picking up these manuscript pages. I'm not reading them.
Teenager, just starting to get interested in writing. Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the...
what a bad idea to name drop Stephen King considering how much we're ripping off.
He was safe in a good horror story.
Inspired by.
Certainly not
We'll use
the
that.
protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anyone.
It's even set in Maine.
Yeah.
The people live in Maine, of course, there's nowhere else to live. With the rider, the alcoholic too, the adulterer and his whore. Some dumb rednecks, a disappointing resolution here in Stephen King's Maine.
What do you want me to say? Okay. I want to fight this mammoth already.
Ren.
Oh god.
Did someone call for Captain Pork? Shotgun.
I may as well use the revolver ammo where I can. In my view. It does seem to me like the shadows are kind of cliches from books, to be fair.
It also seems like I die a lot less in Resident Evil, our Resident Evil playthroughs than you died in this.
Expectable. Oh fuck. Hello. I didn't see.
Right, I'm going to look over our Resident Evil 2. I'm going to rewatch our entire Resident Evil 2 live stream and count how many times I died in it.
Ah, come on, man! He got me in a fucking corner. Irritating.
Also, for the record, you shooting a bookcase in Last of Us is no... Throwing a Molotov cocktail at a bookcase is still worse than me shooting a grenade at a zombie.
I'm gonna say that's not true because yours was intentional, mine was an accident. Fuck.
Yeah, that's what makes it better.
No, that makes it worse. Ow. Oh, come on! Fuck off, man.
Get the shotgun out,
Yeah,
they go down
I'm
quicker.
trying. Fucking pressing on the D-pad while trying to move away from these things.
I love the fact Elliot saying I don't get paid enough for that shit.
Yeah. Come on, then.
That's up for debate. It's a very threatening bookcase. God, he's got the haptic triggers. That's going to hold him back a bit.
Right.
Because again, it's going to be hard to hit down the trigger when it's a shotgun.
Yep. Which is what happened in the other game we played.
I still prefer haptic triggers to not having them because I think it adds an extra sense of immersion.
Yeah. In games where there's few gunshots, I don't like it particularly. Like, because it means that the ones that matter you have to effectively put more effort into doing.
What does that say?
In light, you can hurt them.
No shit.
Yeah. It's also the second time someone's written that.
It was sort of about Hancock's new book to get
Well, exactly.
so it deserves to get destroyed.
burned, absolutely. Never mind it being 1984, like if it's relating to Matt Hancock.
Oh, do you know what's amazing? That was actually an incident with the Kindle.
What was?
Well, a lot of people had their books taken
What
off
the
Kindle,
fuck?
but out of nowhere because of a licensing issue. But they all suddenly this one book disappeared off everyone's Kindles. Do you know what it was?
1984.
Yes.
There you go. Classic.
Have you read 1984?
No, I keep meaning to.
Do you know about apparently a quarter of people who claim they read 1984 haven't actually read it?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's... I'm definitely not going to be able to shoot that thing, am I?
I've seen the film with John Hurt,
Oh, God. Have you?
which apparently is quite accurate to the book.
How the hell do I do this? Oh, I have to use
This
the...
little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine.
Looks like I have to use the powered up version alternatively.
Is there a Powerwolf song for this scenario?
Oh, shit. Oh, God! It'll probably just be Sanctified with Dynamite.
I haven't an Audible, been meaning to listen to it for a while. It's a good book.
Audible with a free audiobook on us.
Or some fucking YouTuber you followed who I read it back in high school, but it was so long ago I've forgotten almost all of it, and mainly remembered the film instead. Film is apparently quite accurate to the book. I say I haven't read the book, so I'm just assuming it's accurate. I can think of a few times where the film is very different to the book, and it was for the benefit. John Carpenter's The Thing, that's quite different to the book.
What is that?
Yeah. Although it puts one thing that's not mentioned in the film, but it's assumed from the book that it's assumed it's the case, and I think it is that the Thing is psychic
Oh, that's
in the book. That's how it's so it'll perfectly imitate the people it's copied.
Some memories and things like that as well, yeah.
Yeah, so it's got all of those, but it also knew all their plans earlier than they did. But of course, couldn't interact with them because then it would raise too much suspicion.
Yeah.
So it's a bit. But the other thing about the Thing is that's different from the book. In the book, it's no match for the humans when they gang up on it. That's why you had to pick them off one by one and do the imitation
Oh, that's interesting.
route. So
I mean,
there's also way more people at the research facility in the book, and there's like 37 people, and the Norwegian facility is not in the book.
oh, okay. So they just kind of unearth it themselves.
They unearth it themselves and blow up the spaceship
Yeah.
in the process. There's no spaceship for them to find in the book because they blow it up, because it turns out the spaceship's made from magnesium, which
That's kind of... Yeah.
yeah, if you made a ship from that, it would be a puddle of goop before it ever went in during re-entry. That's fucking bullshit thing to build a ship out of.
Alien technology.
Um,
I mean, I never assumed that it was psychic, but it would make sense that if it assimilated them, then it would have their memories and whatnot. That's what I would have expected.
yeah, no, there's something of. I mean, there's a lot. That's what John Carpenter's film was purposely very vague for a very good reason.
Never been sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine.
Okay. Well, that was a chapter over. That was good. Okay, we're going at a rate of about 1.5 chapters, aren't we? I think per episode. But Cal, it was space magnesium, so it's totally different. Precisely.
Yeah, but it still burns up like actual magnesium on Earth.
Maybe the inner compartments were made of magnesium, and everything else was made of more resistant substance.
That just raises further questions.
The only answer you need to those further questions, Cal, is science and fiction. Hey,
Alan and Wake play Calvin and Renwick.
that's right.
This is where you get your humour
I'm
from.
Wake. This is Alan. Together we are Calvin and Ren.
No, my favourite joke was those Sandy Parsons on Unlikely Things to Hear on Britain's Got Talent.
Wait, hang on, I can drive that car.
Is 984 long. It's less than 400 pages. I regularly read books that are over 500 pages, so I'm not too sure.
I know.
I don't think it's that long. It's less about the plot of the characters. It's more about the world that's created.
Brittle Island, without
I like the fact it has the Grand Theft Auto, how to get into the car from the passenger seat
Yeah.
thing. I'll pay you in back rubs!
Deeper and deeper into dark waters. Alice had been taken from me. Barry was probably in jail. I was
Oh shit! Just as well.
the whole world taken over.
Can I reverse?
Presence was trying to destroy me.
How do I reverse?
Felt real, but it
You
met
don't.
textbook case of insanity.
Oh wait, no. How do I reverse? Give me the controls. Tell me what to do.
Just do a 2-point... I know it's not one of your strengths in real life, Ren, but do a
I am good
7-point
at
turn.
I am good at 3-point turns. FYI. There we go.
Well, what about that time you drove into the back of a car and blew off your mirror? And
One time.
there was 2 separate occasions I was listening there.
There were not.
Yes, they were. You did the mirror in one of them, and you did the car in the other one. When we were
Well,
coming
no-
out of that, when we were coming out of that bloody game shop.
Yeah, that was the wing mirror incident. The car was separate. The car was.
I know. I'm saying these are 2 separate
Yeah,
incidents.
the car was because of frosty conditions. It was black ice.
That and the fact
On
that you
country
couldn't.
road.
That and the fact it was. That and the fact that you couldn't. That and the fact that you couldn't see very well in that road.
Indeed.
I accept. However, you parking here when we first moved here was a fucking riot.
Hey, well, I'm good at it now. I tell you what, living on this road for several years has made me
Better at
much
parking.
more confident with parking.
But out of sheer.
And if I just no, this isn't the way I came, is it? No,
No, because the map tells you.
Yeah. I know enough about cars to know that this one should not be smoking. However, I want to turn the sirens on.
Unless you're a dope smoking team practicing in the car.
Why the hell did this give me? What is the point of this segment? I'm just illustrating how poor of a driver Alan Wake is. I mean, at least he's a good analog for Stephen King because he's certainly driving like a drunk.
Ooh, Reese is pushing his luck with that fucking joke.
Which one was that?
Game of the year 2010.
What's up?
Run the car into the trees.
I will do once I arrive at the destination.
Ren, you might need the car later, so can you please not break it?
Nah, funny. Oh shit. Ah! Well, that wasn't good.
Here we are, coal mine.
Okay. Coal mine,
It
excellent.
was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was
Let me just
closed.
park up.
It's a museum now.
I love the fact that saying at least it's
me
accurate
just
Stephen
park.
King with how he's driving.
Yeah, exactly.
Ren, just get out of the car and let's do
Get
this.
out of my car. Gradually,
Is it to disguise the loading for the next chapter?
probably.
Ren, for fuck's sake.
I mean, the car's pretty resilient, I'll give it that.
I'm not doing stupid shit in the middle of Sonic Frontiers.
It's kind of funny though.
By the way, there's a flask there.
I saw that.
Ren, you're not
Okay,
going to
I
blow
don't think
up...
this is going to work. That sucks.
This isn't Simpsons Hit and Run, you can't blow up the car. Thank fuck.
I thought you could do it in Simpsons Hit and Run.
I know, that's why I'm saying.
Oh, sorry.
I'm glad you can't in this game, because it was really annoying in that one.
That's because you're bad at driving.
It kept doing that, especially when I was using the keyboard and mouse on the PC version.
Yep. On the PC version of Simpsons Hit and Run.
Yeah, I had that when I had my old laptop.
That's such a bizarre concept to me. PC Simpsons Hit and Run.
Unfortunately, you can't get it anymore because of the licensing issues.
That was abrupt.
I've kept the Xbox version just in case it can ever get backwards compatible.
I didn't want to
You'll get a remaster soon, I reckon.
Too many people involved with the license for that one. I don't think it's going to happen.
The real sun turned the place into a sauna.
PC has online multiplayer now with mods, but what, really?
Different scenarios
That's crazy.
Through my mind, ways of how I tortured the kidnapper to get Alice back, or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagine.
Where I'm going to take a shit if this takes too long.
Which it clearly is.
There's a bucket in the
Wow,
corner.
this guy's hardcore as fuck.
It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
Yeah, obviously.
In the film version, he's played by Mark Ruffalo.
Of this,
No, I'm just making a joke,
Oh.
saying it would be weird if he was played by Mark Ruffalo.
I could believe you would be played by Mark Ruffalo.
are you? Change of plan. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow
Of course, it's not that easy. Why would it be?
Nope. Exactly.
I'm through being jerked
You
around by
want
you.
to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Alice, isn't it frightening? Alice, aren't you scared? Sitting in the corner.
Near a peak.
You gonna let me up? I don't think it's this way.
So anyway, oh my god. Ren? Fuck was that?
I don't want to know.
It was close. Maybe closer than ever before.
Where the fuck do you want me to go out then? It's definitely not here. I know you saw your break.
If we have to now get in the car and it blows up easily because of your stupid joke.
Funny though. It would be very funny. Can I jump over here? Whee!
Your car wants to fuck with you.
Oh, what? Was that... Did I get got by physics?
Yes.
The physics engine hit me?
Yes.
Damn it.
Yes. See, again, I have a joke there, but you haven't watched Rocky Horror Picture Show, so it's not
You
going to
can't change the laws of physics! Laws of physics! Laws of physics! You can't change the laws of physics! Laws of physics, Jim! Well, it's life, Jim, but not as we know it. Not as we know it. Not as we know it. It's life, Jim, but not as we know it. Not as we know it, Captain. There's Klingons on the starboard bow, starboard bow, starboard bow. There's Klingons on the starboard bow. Shake 'em off, Jim! Star trekking across the universe. On the Starship Enterprise under Captain Kirk. Star trekking across the universe. Only going forward because they can't find reverse.
Are you finished?
Yes.
God, you're determined. You're determined to drive me into an early grave.
Yes. For you, Cal, it won't be an early grave.
I hate your old jokes.
Someone did something to Dopey. He's been on steroids.
Oh yeah, the thing that has arrived at my new workplace, my display cabinet,
For
all my trinkets and things.
fabulous.
So I've now got that in my room
Excellent.
at a new facility.
Trinkets.
So I got like Mjolnir and my Melania figurine, and I've got a couple of my Persona 5 merch on there,
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
and a picture from the Sonic Encyclopedia.
Ah, nice. Encyclopedia.
Yeah.
It's like a catalogue of methamphetamines.
Drive to the grave. You must. Drive to the grave. You say that you must do that in a truck. The cabinet that made to the house of your thousands of amiibos. Amiibos, but no, I still got the amiibos at my house.
Yeah. Yeah, of course you do. There's no physical way you can transport that volume of things.
Well, I'm gonna have to because I'm moving house.
Oh god, oh, it's only over the road.
Oh shit.
I don't like that.
Ren, you know that mammoth?
Oh god!
Ren, it's a fit alive.
Oh
light.
god, yeah, shit. Die!
Another one.
That thing's alive as well.
Die, crucified, hallelujah.
Die, crucified. Dominus et fortuna.
Just throw them from your window to your new house. It's not that close. Honestly, considering I might have more space, I might get a bigger cabinet for him.
Why not? Yeah, it makes more sense. Sacrilegus fortuna. Do-do-do-do-do.
Ren.
Poop in my pants. Wipe my bum hole. Poop
Only you
in
could-
my pants.
Only you could ruin Powerball. Only you. Have you heard their new song?
No. It's good.
Yeah, it's a good one.
I showed Mia our Master Strigoi this morning, and we were singing along to it, which is nice.
Oh, thank God we found a metal band she likes.
Ha. Yeah, she doesn't like a lot of metal, but I showed her that one. She seemed to enjoy that. That's not good.
This is not a fucking mammoth.
True. Ah!
What's that? Oh, if that did damage to you.
I know.
You're gonna have to go through there.
I know. That's the thing.
And for the record, no, you can't do it through the...
Might be able to. We'll give it a go. Die, crucify. Oh!
Just transport your amiibo one by one. Okay, Diddy, it's your turn.
That's not what Diddy Kong sounds like.
That was quite close enough.
Well, yeah, he's a monkey, isn't he?
So Claire never plays him in Smash Brothers.
I don't think she plays Smash Brothers. There we go.
Her loss.
Oh god, it's more of them. Fuck. Ah! Stop.
In the name of love!
Before you break my heart!
He turned to Steiner briefly there.
It was all for one. One for all, rather.
Huh.
Give me
I
a
am
break.
here!
Oh!
Now you turn to Jim Carrey's Robotnik.
That's not-
Oh, give me a big fat break!
That doesn't seem good. Yeah, definitely stand on the metal thing right next to an electric. Well, I'm guessing actually that's part of
It's alright, because you're the donut lord, you son of a bitch.
I'm guessing it's part of the puzzle that I have to turn off the electricity, yeah. Hey! Who said I needed that other car? Oh god!
I'm glad that was on camera.
Whoa! Oh, that was great, that kind of worked. Oh fuck, that didn't. Oh, that's right, I can boost the light, can't I?
At least this one's. I'll say this is a really good game, so I'm not going to have that joke.
What joke?
Game of the year 2010.
Fuck you. Shit.
Did this come out in 2010?
Something like that.
I thought it was 2008.
No. It was on the 360. I think it was, to my knowledge, it was before Skyrim, so Skyrim was 2011.
Also, fuck it good.
I got by advertising. Thank you, Adam. I got by advertising and finally installed Elder Scrolls Blades, and it's just very bland.
Why?
Because
I could have told you from the trailers that was bland.
I knew it was bland. I knew it was bland going in, and I've just been confirmed.
Like they acted like that was such a big deal at the Bethesda E3 show in 2019. That's one of my favourite Scott the Woz jokes where they said where the guys on stage said, "Fuck yeah, we put a battle royale in Fallout 76." He said, "Fuck, he's one of ours. He's one of us."
May 14th, 2010.
Thank you. Ren,
Yes. Ah! Can I boost?
by the way, get your Game of the Year jokes ready for Sonic Frontiers stream on Thursday, considering they might actually win an award.
Ah! Fuck. Okay, I'm totally just dead here, I think. Oh god. Oh, fuck me.
Run.
Oh god. I'm trying. God. I'm gonna throw a grenade. Fuck.
That works for me.
Me too. I should have just run away from this.
GTFO, man.
I'm doing it. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Close that door. Shut that door. Good.
Put that thing back where it came from. Also help me. Bomb, bomb, bomb.
So help me. So help me.
And
cut. It's a work in progress. Sonic won't win as Genshin has way too big of a lead now. They're bribing the player base. Are they really? Like,
yeah, Genshin is well in the lead.
But how are they bribing the player base?
I don't know.
Are they giving them like an award for doing something?
I think so, but it's
Or like a rewarding game?
no.
I'm sure.
I mean, it should be Elden Ring or God of War based on the 5 that are left. But it was going between those two. I'd rather Sonic Frontiers take it than Genshin Impact. Mind you, I don't really play Genshin Impact, so
I was going to say I don't think it's at all.
I don't have any desire to do. They're giving some currency to spin the gacha more, so it's feeding the addiction.
Ah.
So here's now I've lost track of my thought process there for a second.
You had track of that?
Fuck you.
With the fucking anchor, we're gonna punch you right in the penis. Ah! No! The shadows, they're after me! Stop!
Ren, the annoying thing is because you got that trophy, I've now got a sound clip of that on my PlayStation. I'm going to have to delete after we're
No,
done.
don't delete it! Use it for good, Cal.
Genshin is Gacha Breath of the Wild for reals, aka terrible because Gacha. I actually had a friend of mine who wanted me to play that, and I just said I don't have it on PS5 yet.
I'll be honest with you. As a person who occasionally plays the Bleach Gacha game, I like it. But I don't support it.
Yeah, Gacha games are not inherently bad games.
They do massively incentivise huge amounts of spending if you want the thing.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, like you could say that.
Oh, fuck. What next? Ah!
Huh.
Physics.
What's that?
Genshin started off on phones, so it's way more limited
Than
than...
Breath of the Wild. I mean, they've increased it with loads of upgrades, but the you could say Fall Guys is a bit of a gotcha game because it's got a lot of microtransactions for the different skins and celebration stuff like that. But I really like Fall Guys. Honestly, it's one of my favorite multiplayer games at the minute. I won a solo game the other day just by outlasting another guy.
Oh, lol. I haven't played it in a while, to be fair.
I've also
Flashbang grenades were standard power company equipment.
I hate is when you do a team game and there's one troll player who just stands at the finish line and wastes everyone's time.
I think that's quite funny. Balances the game out.
No, it doesn't. It's not funny. I want to get on with the game. Stop standing. I just keep reporting them to the server.
Is that a reportable offence?
Yeah, you can for inactivity
Okay.
or griefing or bad sportsmanship. So I keep reporting them. I also report them if they stand at the finish line and grab players.
Oh, I find that funny again.
No, I don't find it funny. Just stop doing it. I've actually been pushed off the stage in the slime climb thing by pricks who don't cross the finish line. It's like, we can both cross the finish line and go through it. Win by properly or don't win at all, you pricks.
I know there's a full thing.
I play the Final Fantasy gacha game, so I don't have a right to comment. Oh, all the bravest. Fuck, that was a bad one.
The bravest and the boldest.
I will get the shotgun out, Ren. It'll get you through a lot.
Oh god!
Oh, Brave Exodus. That one's better.
Explode! 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 Flashbang! Thank you, God.
Brave Exvius. Yeah, Brave Exvius is better than all the bravest.
Where are you coming from? Fuck's sake. Ow! I thought it's something.
Nintendo's moving much further away from their gacha mechanics with their mobile games. So like, and even getting rid of a bunch of them.
What are their mobile games?
Yeah, stuff like Animal Crossing Pocket Camp, Super Mario Run.
It's the basis on which every mobile game is played, to be fair.
Oh, Pokemon Masters, that's another one.
Oh, speaking of Pokemon, I installed Pokemon Go before coming here today. Reinstalled it, I should say.
Is Pokemon Masters any good? Because I've heard some good things about it.
It's not as good as Duel Masters.
What about, because I am considering Mario Kart Tour now that they're removing the gacha elements just because there's some cool stuff coming to it, but I think most of the best courses are going to come to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe anyway, which the next lot of courses is coming tomorrow around 1 o'clock. The other one is coming tomorrow, so both Mario Kart 8 and Elden Ring getting updated on the same day.
Fabulous.
I played Pokemon Masters launch, but it was really bare bones then. Apparently, I've played some of my favourite gym leaders. Like, one of my favourite gym leaders, who I have to agree with Ari from, who's Josh Scorcher's wife. One of my favourite gym leaders is Roxy.
Is that the ego?
No, she's the punk rock girl who runs a CBGB style club in Gen
cool.
5. And
Yeah, I like her a lot.
she's my favourite poison gym leader.
Fuck. Ow. Get out of here.
Favorite gym leader in Scott and Violet is Eno.
Eno, that's a cool name.
She's the VTuber electric gym leader.
Does she happen to have blonde hair and have the ability to transfer her souls into other people?
No.
Her soul into other people? Okay.
No, she's got blue and pink hair and Magnemite's as hair braids.
Oh, that's fun. Love that. I was doing a Naruto reference.
Physics, what's that?
Oh!
Yeah, I know you were doing a Naruto reference, but I thought I'd shut you up with the cool fact about her.
Thank you.
A lot of people really like the normal type gym leader. I forgot what his name is now, but a lot of people really like him because he also comes.
If there's a normal type gym leader whose name isn't Norm, they're doing it wrong.
But that wasn't enough.
Well, you know the terrestrializing thing at the end.
Yeah.
Well, he wants to get around the whole thing of fighting type moves being strong.
Mm-hmm.
So he gets a Star Raptor and terrestrializes it into a normal type.
Okay.
And that means
Iono, rather.
Larry, that's his name. Larry's the normal gym leader.
That's a fun name. I like that. No, it's taking.
And he turns. So he's now got a normal type that's strong against that has attacks that are strong against fighting type Pokemon. So that really fucks with your strategy.
Yeah.
So I got a Kufant. The steel elephant Pokemon.
Oh yeah.
That terrestrializes into a fighting type. So I didn't terrestrialize it and just kept using the fighting type moves that it learned, like close combat.
Oh, cool.
So that's how I got around the fighting the issue.
Yeah. That's a lot of fun. I'm going in there, see what it is.
Because I couldn't use Meowscarada, which is Sprigatito's final form, because it's grass type, and obviously he's now got loads of flying type moves there to deal damage to it.
Yeah.
The electric gym leader gets around the ground weakness by using Miss Mage's final form and turns that into an electric type. So it's got all the electric benefits, but it's not weak to ground type moves because most of the ground type moves can't hit it.
That's cool.
So what I did for the rematch fight is I got my Jolteon that terrestrialized into a ground type and taught it Terror Blast to get around that issue. His Staraptor is bad since it's normal type, so it has so it's now weak to flying types and doesn't resist since its fire type has only 2 moves instead of 4. Yeah, I beat the game. I beat the game a couple of weeks ago. So, I'd say I don't like the performance issues, but other than that, it is my favourite Pokemon game in ages. Weirdly though, I think I prefer the town designs in. Oh, well done there. I prefer the town designs in Sword and Shield. I think the towns in Sword and Shield had a bit more personality to them. They just the towns in Scarlet and Violet do kind of feel like they're just there to be there. They don't have. There's one in the desert. There's one in the one that had the most personality was the one that was in the icy hills, because at least the buildings looked a little different.
Yeah.
I've been running the end game and have maxed out the money now. Said. But the weird thing, and I also did the Charizard event recently, so I got a Charizard that's level 100 that translates into a dragon type.
Oh wow, that's cool.
I've got a couple of Pokemon. I've got a level 100 Vaporeon now.
Oh nice, fucking hell, 100 down.
Oh yeah, the water gym leader. He's the granddaddy to makes you do an auctioning mini game to face him.
Huh.
They all run. All the gym leaders hold down other jobs.
Oh, that's cool.
So as we said, the grass gym leader is an artist. The bug gym leader runs a patisserie.
Yeah.
The electric gym leader's the VTuber.
Yeah.
The ghost gym leader runs a DJ set.
What's that?
And in fact, you face her in a music festival and have to defeat the warm-up acts.
Oh, that's a lot of fun.
It's also the
Guitar Hero.
yeah, it is, but
Oh, there was one guy after me.
the town Sword and Shields allow you to go inside, whereas Scott and Violet don't. The towns are mostly apart from the gyms and shops. Yeah, there's not many interior shops anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So?
Well, it's to save on room, so it just goes straight into a menu when you enter the shops.
Oh, that's a shame.
I'm fine. That just took up loads of time, so I'm glad they kind of got rid of that. I got Lucario that turns to an ice type.
Oh, really?
Can you really call a VTuber when they actually look like that in real life?
What?
The art teacher's quite good, especially considering you fight him first, usually. The grass gym leader you get first, and he turns his Sudowoodo into a grass type.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
Oh fuck!
I love how Ren's just gut responses he really doesn't care. Oh really? Oh cool.
I'm concentrating very hard on not dying, and also I don't know what's really being spoken about other than.
I'm gonna do open my copy of Pokemon Violet at some point, and I'm gonna do an all electric Pokemon run.
Yeah, do it.
But I don't know if the terastallizing, because of terastallizing, I don't know. I want people to make the rule for me on this one. Am I allowed to catch Pokemon that aren't electric types that terastallize into electric types, or not? So that's the rule for this one, guys. Am I allowed to catch electric Pokemon that aren't electric types but terastallize into electric types? For that challenge.
I'll be honest, I still don't fully understand the whole terastallizing thing. I get that you can change the Pokemon type into one that it's not.
No, you got to find electrics with oft. I say only electric types, but they can have different Terra types. Okay, that's fair enough. So if I caught, for example, a Shinx that turned to an ice type, so I'd be able to get away with that.
Wait, Shinx? Is Shinx not an ice type?
No, Shinx is the one that cones Luxio and then Luxray.
Oh, I assumed it was like a evolved form of Jinx.
No, it's a Sphinx Pokemon.
Oh, okay.
But I wouldn't, for example, get away with having the Tauros I call the terastallize into electric type.
Yeah.
Tauros in this version is useless. Because it's a Paldean Tauros, so it becomes a fighting type Pokemon, but it can't learn hardly any fucking fighting type moves throughout most of the game.
How come?
I don't know, because I couldn't learn close combat, I couldn't learn low kick. What's the point of it being a fucking fighting type?
Very low on ammunition.
Elliot didn't like what the Paldean Wooper evolved into.
What did it?
It's a new Pokemon called Clodsire, and it's poison and ground type rather than water and ground this time.
That's quite cool. I like that.
Yeah, no, I used it quite regularly.
I like poison ground type. That's Nidoking and Nidoqueen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not done the Dex. I'm working my way through that.
Done the Dex.
But I got all 8 evolutions, so I now have a Leafeon that can become a fire type, and I've got Jolteon becoming a ground type. I'm trying to get Vaporeon to also become a fire type, because I think that'll really fuck up people who put grass Pokemon against me online. It's like, oh, you think you got the upper hand? Now he's a fire type, fuck you.
We're going back to that light to heal. Wait, there was one at the hill, wasn't there?
Yeah, so...
No, it's not. Never mind.
But I gotta collect enough Terra Shards. Like, I got enough Terra Shards to turn one of my Pokemon to a Dragon type. I'm thinking of turning my Umbreon into a Dragon type Pokemon when it terastallizes, because I think that'll be funny for some reason. But yeah, I've got all 8 evolutions in the game.
They need to do a bug evolution.
No, I need a Dragon one.
Have they not done Dragon yet?
They've not done Dragon. They've done water, fire, grass, electric, ice, fairy, dark, and psychic.
Terra stuff means that Shedinja is never arriving to this channel. Is that because of its... what's its ability like? It can only be damaged by things which are super effective against it, or not very effective?
Yeah, that sort of thing, yeah.
Well, Mariona's Ghost Terror to give the middle finger to fighting types.
Oh yeah, that'd be interesting. I might do that actually, that could be quite funny. I got a Finian that becomes a dragon type.
I thought there was going to be the EastEnders.
By doing all the side quests in the game, you'll get enough Terra Shards to change your Pokemon to a drag type. Also a rock type, as you get 50 of both.
Oh, Shed can only be hit by super effect. So if you terastallize that, then you can limit its whatever's super effective against it, right?
Well, one of the Pokemon that was really broken when it came out in Gold and Silver was Kingdra. Because it's what they have a Horsea evolves. Horsea and then Seadra. And then it becomes Kingdra if you evolve it with a certain thing. I forget. But it was a water and dragon type.
Yeah.
So it loses. So it loses the weakness of most of the water type moves. So
Yeah.
it's not weak to electric or grass, and it's not weak to ice type moves because of the water typing.
Yeah.
The dragons are normally weak against. So it's only weak to other dragon type moves, and at that point, there's not many dragon type Pokemon at that stage in the game. So you got to hope you caught a Dratini or do what I did and try and base it out a few other Pokemon, and then just hit it with your Typhlosion. I beat Kingdra with a Typhlosion. That's how fucking overpowered I had to make it to make that work. And then she cries for ages until instead of giving you your fucking badge. Bitch, I earned it. Give me my fucking badge.
Yeah, if you had to over-level your...
Yeah. I mean, now because of fairy type moves, Kingdra isn't that broken anymore.
yeah.
Kingdra wasn't broken as it only has its base of 80 in every stat, so it's weakened so to other competitive Pokemon getting knocked out by Newtwiz. It was Claire's one is fucking broken, and it was broken in Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness as well, or Colosseum. I can't remember. One of them you didn't identify your trainer who had a really overpowered Kingdra.
Yeah.
Elliot will probably back me up on this one because he's done a lot of those games.
Thank you. You get a lot of achievements suddenly.
Yeah, because this is the first playthrough of this game that's been done on this system.
I
So
know, but that's why we've got like 10 in the last well, at least in this playthrough. Well, I've got key.
fun fact: you have a move called Population Bomb in Japanese proliferate for mouse station. Oh yeah, the one that's all the mice collectively together. It's like the execute of this generation.
What? There's a load of mice that collected together.
Yeah, there's like 2 mice and then becomes 4 mice.
Is that like a Rat King?
Yeah, it is kind of like that. Yeah.
What's happening here? Okay. This is a very strange animation for opening
Yeah,
doors.
I faced someone online with one of those, and he completely terrestrialized into a normal type. It fucking killed my entire team with one move each time. It's like it hit like 6 times. It just killed me every time. Fucking hell. By the way, everyone online is better than me at Pokemon, as it turns out.
And face to face.
I don't understand because I've trained really good Pokemon, and for some reason they just doesn't work when I go online.
I'm going to go back to these shotguns.
Yeah, I think the shotgun's better.
Fun fact, that most Pokemon is now in talks to get banned as it's as powerful as Legendary.
It's using its signature move, and it says it can use it 10 times. The Charizard, the Charizard from the raid event, that is banned online.
How come?
Because it's level 100 and really overpowered in terms of its stats.
Oh, balance, we hardly knew ye.
Oh, it's 6:30, I'll order my dinner.
The Terra system does sound like it's very hard to balance, to be fair.
No, it is balanced. It's a lot more balanced than, say, Mega Evolutions were. I like it more than something like Mega Evolutions because it's every Pokemon kind of do. It's because the EV or IV train because you don't EV or IV train your Pokemon, so you'll always be weaker and slower. So, but that's why I enter ranked battles because I think, oh well, now I'll end up only against people at my level, and then it doesn't happen. Mind you, I've got a few wins. I got one though because someone rage quit.
Nice.
Because I was doing too well, and they were saying, right, I'm rage quit.
That's not a win.
It's on the record, it is a win.
Sure.
As far as I did get a couple of. I've managed to get 2 wins, only one through rage quit.
Can we beat Cal up on stream in Pokemon?
Once I get my Elgato, yes, you can.
Cal talking about cats again. Oh shit.
Look how ranked battles are where you have to have perfect But I do casual battles and they're all fucking overpowered in that. I just want to play. I want to have ranked battles where it has a ranking system, and I just face people that are at my level. Fuck's sake!
It's not a problem with the ranking system, Cal. Come on. Is that gone? Ah, shit. Ow.
My internet will destroy you, Cal. That's a weird sentence. That's because people use casual mode to test out teams for rank, so they don't lose ranks in ranked mode.
Yeah, it's like if you bring a brew to FNM or something, like, you know, rather than play it in a competitive in like a.
I'm using a pretty good I net decked this one came second in a competition to see because I'm testing out a bunch of ideas. Especially considering right now we're about to have a Brothers War come into the set. Mm-hmm. So I tried this one. I'm doing quite well this net deck, Gruul Aggro one. Although I had to change it up because I couldn't get 4 versions of one of the cards, so I swapped them around so that I had 4 Halana and Lana rather than 3.
Oh, nice. So what was the 4th card?
Oh, it's that one. It's a free one, and it can block something that's less powerful than it. It's a red free one that's 2-drop.
Oh, Rada's something.
That's it. Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't know, and I didn't have another gold one to get the 4th one. So I said I just swapped it around and had 4 Halana and Lanas and 3 of those.
Yeah, you do something like pay 6 mana, but it's reduced by 1 for each land type you have.
And I do not battle in online mode because there's nothing worth ruining my experience with the game more. Yeah, no, it's not. I did it because I wanted to test out the online multiplayer. Runs pretty well, but obviously it doesn't have to do much in terms of the frame rate at that point. Also, I will say, in terms of the soundtrack, I like the Gym Leader's theme this time round, but it's nowhere near as good as the Gym Leader theme in Sword and Shield. That is one of the best Gym Leader themes in any Pokemon game.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But it did keep in the whole crowd chanting at the end of it from Sword and Shield, which I like. Though in that one it made a lot of sense, because the crowd chanting, because the stadiums were like football stadiums, because it's Pokemon UK.
Britain.
Whereas this one's Pokemon Spain.
Come on, England!
Oh, by the way,
score some fucking KOs!
Japan does really well in the World Cup at the time they released Blue Lock. Because they went out last night, but on penalties. But to do that well and knock out Germany, well done. Playing competitive Pokemon is fun. Getting a team ready for Pokemon, boring,
Grindy garbage.
Grindy garbage. End boss theme is amazing. You could tell Toby Fox had a hand. Yeah, you can tell Toby Fox took part in the soundtrack for this one.
Did someone said that modders have removed Ed Sheeran?
They've removed the Ed Sheeran theme at the end of the game.
Thank God.
It's not that bad of a song, in all honesty. It's not a good song, but it's not terrible as people have made it out to be. Also, I will stick up for Ed Sheeran in a lot of ways because he stuck up for Metallica playing at Glastonbury.
Did he?
Yeah, he did. When it was, remember that was that petition going around for Metallica to be taken off the Glastonbury show.
Why was there a petition?
Because James Hetfield likes to go hunting.
Oh.
And they felt that wasn't they shouldn't play Glastonbury because of that.
I mean, you shouldn't go hunting just full stop, but
that was a stupid thing.
At the end of the day, it's fucking Metallica. That's going to make them a lot of money.
So, well, they did end up playing in the end. It didn't catch any traction. I thought it was from a bunch of metalheads that weren't happy they were playing Glastonbury, but anyway.
Oh.
I don't mind it. I actually kind of like Ed Sheeran. Yeah, no, I don't think he's a bad singer. And also, I do like the fact he's not pretentious in a lot of things. Like, he refuses to have, like...
human hunting.
Regular...
Am I not meant
no,
to
but actually that's...
something?
Oh, they've done a new thing for...
For what?
Back to Order History.
What are you talking about?
Oh, no, they haven't. That was weird. Right, my order's on the way. It was definitely going to come after the stream because it's saying this will be 7:05. Mm-hmm. Anyway, but I do actually I will say I quite like his theme for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I just think it doesn't fit too well because it's called Celestial, but there's not really a space theme going on with it. Which I don't. When I heard the theme, I thought, are they going to do a bit of a space theme with this one? But they don't really.
Like how League of Legends had one of its World Tournament themes be called Z. The song was titled Zed. Or Z rather.
Yeah.
But they have a champion called Zed, but the song had absolutely nothing to do with that character.
Kind of similar sort of thing. But the so what Metallica did when they got to Glastonbury is they did they did their usual opening of The Good, the Bad and the Ugly, But they also backed up beforehand with them shooting a bunch of fox hunters in fox outfits to Fox on the run, 'cause we might miss.
Oh, shit.
Celestial works better for Sword and Shield since the Eternus comes from space. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like they picked the wrong song for the right.
Ah, what the hello?
They got the right song but the wrong game.
Right, let's try this again. Oh, fucking back down here, Christ. So, autosave here. This game does have a major issue with gang squads.
Incidentally, I got the best end of the deal when it came to the third stage evolutions in Pokemon.
How so?
Because I'd say if I'm ranking the designs of the 3 final stage Pokemon, Meowscarada comes out on top, followed by I can't remember what followed by Quaxly's third form, and then Reese got the low end of the deal because Fuecoco's final form doesn't look very good.
Oh.
Has a very good attack though with the Fire Song.
I mean, I didn't really care about the end credits. I do want to figure out how to Nuzlocke Violet, however. How do you mean figure out how to? Is it not straightforward?
Quaquaval, that's it.
Quaquaval. Quaquaval.
That's the Quaxly's final form. Yeah, so Quaxly becomes like a Carnival dancer.
Does it... Am I thinking of a different one that becomes a JoJo? There's one that has like a pompadour.
Hang on, I'll see if
It's a water...
it's not with open
no.
world.
Yeah, I guess so.
Someone's bound to do a guide online.
Thick Bird, Sexy Cat, and Dead Opera Crocodile. All good, all pretty good. Sexy Cat kind of boring and execrable.
Yeah, this is Quaquaval.
Hang on, I can't look.
Yeah, I was about to say you might do.
Explode! There you go, fucking hell.
Yeah, what we're going to do next Friday is I think we're planning to all exchange our starters for the other starters
Cool.
to help us complete our Pokedex. I mean, Elliot got 5 of them for Sprigatito.
5 of them, really. Sprigatito is the best competitive-wise, then mine finally Elliot's. Flower Trick is a good signature move there.
Yeah, Flower Trick is very good because it's guaranteed critical hit every time.
That's busted.
Yeah, but they lower the power of the move to make up for it.
Still really good. Wrong. I got 7 Sprigatito. Says Elliot.
Yeah, he got 7 of them. Yeah, so that's Meowscarada. That's the one I got.
Oh yeah.
Actually,
Could help me with that.
oh, that's a better picture. That's Meowscarada. That's the one I. Then you got Quaquaval. That's Elliot's one, and that's.
Oh, that's very cool. I like the red one. The red one.
You said which way? That's the one I like the least as the design.
I think the crocodile's cool.
But Fuecoco looks cute, and then he gets a. Incidentally, Fuecoco is the one Ed Sheeran said he'd get.
How come?
Just said he liked the design of that. Which is weird because I normally take the fire starters because I checked it out. Like,
Just fire starters?
Oh, bow, bow, bow! I've taken the fire starter in my first playthrough of each of the games 4 times.
Oh really?
Yeah.
How come?
Just each time they made the sense. I had Torchic, Litten. Let me guess, no surprise there. Yeah. Tepig. And I said Torchic already, didn't I?
I think so.
Torchic, Tepig, Litten, and Scorbunny.
Oh.
My first playthrough of Kanto I took Squirtle. First playthrough of Johto I took Totodile. And my first playthrough of I put Piplup in Gen 4. Gen 5, no, that was Tepig. The other Gen 6 I took Chespin. And I stand by that. Cute Chespin is cute, even though his middle evolution isn't that great.
Which one's Chespin?
He's the little seed dot thing. Hang on, I'll get a picture up.
I tell you who I don't like. I really don't like. Is it Bayleaf, the third one?
Bayleaf is Chikorita's third. No, it's middle one. Meganium is Chikorita's.
Yeah, it's boring designs.
That one's Chespin.
Oh yeah, what does it turn into? Oh, that's cool. That looks like a Digimon.
He turns to a knight in the end because they don't go fancy things for the final one.
That's fun. I didn't like Rillaboom. I don't like the fact that it has drums with it all the time. I don't like Pokemon that kind of carry equipment with them. If that makes sense.
Oh yeah, and Scarlet, and in trust me, most people don't like Chikorita.
Oh really? Good. Okay.
Which is a shame, because I don't think Chikorita's that bad. I especially like Meganium is one of the best part. The Meganium challenge is one of the best parts of new Pokemon Snap.
Is it? How come?
It's just a really brilliant stage. And mind you, the Illumination Pokemon stages are the best parts of Pokemon Snap. They do some brilliant, but while I'm at it, new Pokemon Snap, one of the best looking games on the Nintendo Switch. It's I think it's now one of my favourite games. Like when I do my top 10 games of the Switch, when we come to the end of the life of it, new Pokemon Snap's going to be in the conversation.
What makes it look so good?
I don't know, it's just the engine very good.
Aren't your Japanese chums your favourite British thing to put on the starter in the Brit region? Yeah, and gorillas are such a token British animal, you know what I mean? It's just so reminiscent of Britain. They could have made like a squirrel one, surely.
Chikorita just has the weakest starter. Chikorita is just the weakest starter ever made.
Was it really the weakest? Hi, Chris.
Bad move pool, not enough coverage. What about the design, though, in terms of I like the design of Chikorita.
No, I don't like the design of it. Alan Wake has died many times, unfortunately.
Plus, in terms of the anime, it was one of the funniest characters in it.
Also, Chris, cool jumper today, by the way. Yeah, I just don't like Chikorita. It's ugly, and I hate it. And if it was real, I would want to stand on it and jump up and down.
Which star did you take?
I didn't play.
Yeah, Rillaboom's apparently created in reference to Phil Collins.
Oh, what? That's niche.
And especially the gorilla in the Dairy Milk advert.
That's niche. I wouldn't have got that. Chris has bought some Peach Swizzle merch.
Looks edible, dice it up and put it on your salad.
Are we talking about Chikorita?
I think so. What about, so which of the Johto stars do you take, Totodile or Cyndaquil?
I never played Johto. But I would have picked Totodile. Again, I don't like Cyndaquil's design. I think Totodile's the strongest one from that generation. That's the main theory, but hasn't been officially confirmed. Yeah, that's very niche if so.
What's...
But I could believe that, maybe. Theory. A game theory.
I really like the song In the Air Tonight.
Did. It's
yeah.
Good.
Yeah, Metallica did a Lovecraftian theme for their next single. Lux Eterna.
They've done that
and they
before.
used the A and the E merged together.
Don't they have a song called Cthulhu? Or
The Call of Cthulhu, yeah, they do have a song about the Call of Cthulhu on the second album. New album's coming out in April, it's called 72 Seasons.
Huh.
Really happy with it.
All the Gen 2 starts are meh to me, but Angry Fire
Honey Badger.
Oh, is it of Honey Badger?
Yeah.
Ah, fuck.
Which means Jeremy Clarkson is scared of it.
Yeah, Honey Badger's terrifying, frankly.
Well, yeah, they go for your testicles first.
It's got to be Totodile that's the coolest. I love Totodile.
Which is weird, because me and Reese fought over Cyndaquil when we got Pokemon Legends Arceus.
Oh, really?
I lost, because he gave up Score Bunny to me, so I said, alright, I'll take Oshawott. Who is the cutest in terms of, like, the anime appearances? Oshawott! He had a whole episode where he goes around looking for his missing shell. Because he's like an otter with a shell as one of those belly shells as a blade.
Oh, that's fun. I like it. Starter style, I like Torchic. Torchic's really cute.
Elliot had no trouble because he got Rowlet in that one. That's one of his favourite starters.
I like Piplup as well.
Piplup's cool. Gen 4 was the easiest one to pick because we all got the starters we wanted. Reese wanted Turtwig, Elliot wanted Chimchar, and I wanted Piplup.
Oh, sad.
So that was the easiest one. Design was Gen 2 stars are kind of weak in his opinion.
Which has the strongest? Is it just one?
I think Gen 1 could be considered the strongest. I really like Gen 3. No, not Gen 3. I really like Gen 8, but I think Sobble kind of lets the side down a little bit.
How come?
It looks a bit weird, that's all. It kind of stands out from the others as well. And especially considering you got Score Bunny.
Gen 4 has Monkey.
So does Gen 8.
Torchic's Gen 3, right? And then
Gen 3.
Chemchar's
Well,
Gen 4.
the other ones in Gen 3 were...
Turtwig and...
No, Turtwig's Gen 4. It was Trico and Mudkip. Gen 3 is very strong.
Mudkip, yeah.
Yeah, Gen 4 has very good designs.
Yeah, I love Turtwig's design.
Gen 3 is really good, yeah. Trico's really good, so is Turtwig.
Yeah, Turtwig into Torterra's great.
Yeah, we apologise, Reese, for sticking you as Sobble. But I really wanted Scorbunny.
Inteleon. What's that one look like?
It's basically a sniper Pokemon that's a reference to James Bond.
Weird.
I'll see if I can find a picture.
Yeah, you're going to have to look up that JoJo bird for me, by the way. I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah, this is what it looks like.
Oh, I like that. I think that's a cool design.
Yeah, you went with Groki.
Groki.
You know, the
Oh, yeah, the monkey. Yeah.
that becomes Rillaboom.
Yeah. It was the lizard combined with the secret agent, but looks like it needs something to pre-cooked chicken deal, like a mystery dungeon bro Gen 3.
Stop
asking
it is
me.
odd.
Oh.
Gen 5. I kind of like Gen 6. I think is actually no. I go Gen 6. Gen 6 is really cool when we get to the final forms. No, I quite like Gen 6. I don't think there's been any that have been really bad per se. If I had to go to push, I'd say maybe Gen 5. Gen 5 stars are a bit weird.
It's that Sword and Shield.
I kind of like Inteleon's design, Elliot said. Yeah,
I like Inteleon's design. Having looked at it now, I think it's cool. It is weird looking though.
And Gen 5, like, you got Tepig.
Oh
no, hang on, you got Oshawott in there.
Where's Greninja from?
Greninja, he's Gen 6.
Okay.
Gen 7's quite good because you got Rowlet, Poplio, and Litten.
Poplio. What's Poplio?
He's a seal Pokemon.
I'm trying to remember what it... Oh yes, yeah, I like
This one.
Yeah, and then it turns into the kind of like, yeah. Oh,
But I took Litten.
do I just have to walk slowly?
Yeah, Gen. I realised I was saying it. No, wait, you got a Tepig and Oshawott. Those are both really good. And then you've got who was which one's the grass one in Gen 5?
Oh god, shit.
Oh, it was Snivy.
Football can fuck off and drum, but he can also eat his drum.
Gen 6, beloved by the furry fandom due to how Brandix and Delphox.
God. Stop.
You're never going to stop the furries, Red.
I know.
Yeah, now I remember why I never picked Snivy. I don't like snakes.
I like snakes. Is Snivy a snake?
Yeah, Snivy's a
I
snake.
thought it had legs.
Not in its final forms.
Oh, weird.
See what I mean? Comes.
Oh, yeah, hunting. Shit. Die.
Scorbunny though is probably one of my favourite starters ever. Just because I love his little face. Plus he gets a great moment in the anime where he's chasing after Go.
Yeah. Who is Go?
The secondary protagonist in Pokemon. Now they're basically planning to move Ash out of the limelight and get a new protagonist.
Its legs got lopped off as Serpio. It must be weird for Dratini and Dragonair to just suddenly develop legs in its third form.
I finally got a Dragonite now thanks to this game. The first time in my Pokemon career I've had a Dragonite.
Ah, you just catch them.
Well, I caught a Dragonair.
How are you meant to get Dragonite in original Fire Red?
A lot of grinding because it still doesn't evolve to level 55.
Oh, I didn't know it evolved ultimately.
Yeah, Dragonair. You get Dratini evolves into Dragonair. Dragonite at level 55.
I would have thought it'd be like a trade thing or something.
Yeah. No, it's because no one can grind that well and to get it up to level 55 by the time you face the Elite Four.
Yeah.
Yes, I see that gem from the very beginning. The furry brain started. The Braxian.
Read that again.
I'm sure Nintendo noticed.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? They're aware that the population's there. They may as well just cater to it.
Well, that was what Gardevoir was for.
Yeah, pretty much. God of War was the realization for a lot of people, I'm sure.
You either buy it from Games Corner or surf in the Safari Zone, and as a Dratini, and get it as a Dratini and then evolve it.
Say again, sorry.
Uh,
You catch Dratini and...
You can either buy Dratini in the game corner, you surf in the
that's
Safari
right.
Zone, or you do what I did in the Fire Red and Leaf Green and fish for it in the Safari Zone.
Oh yeah, of course, I forgot you could fish for it. Shit.
That took me fucking ages.
Yeah, Safari Zone is an awful section. I never caught a Chansey, I don't think. Oh no, I might have caught a Chansey once. I never caught a Taurus. I'm going the wrong way. How long have we got left?
That's why Braxton got a slot in the Pokken, the fighting game.
Oh.
You got about 5 minutes.
Okay. Does it want me to go down here or something? Oh, yeah, there you go. God of War is the gateway drug one. It kind of looks like a person. Yeah, exactly. It's just subtle enough for.
Hang on. Oh, Sonic's been here.
I curse you, Thomas Zane.
Tom. Donut Lord!
Speaking of Tom, where is he?
I attacked him.
Oh.
Oh God! I wish he'd been here now. That would have.
Yeah,
That would have freaked him out so much.
Tom.
Tom.
Let me fight the mammoth already. Okay, well, it's giving me ammo. This can't be good.
I love that survival horror game. It's like, it's giving me the ammo. Oh no, it's giving me ammo. The real Giga Chad move is to have a male Gardevoir.
Yes.
Well, Gardevoir got the part in the as one of the assistant Pokemon in Smash Brothers. The game is trying to summon
Yeah,
him.
We need him. Ah!
Oh shit! Incidentally, that was also our experience of trying to get him into Fall Guys.
Yeah. Oh shit. I'm gonna just use the flag gun, I think.
Basically, I'm going to get the PS5 version of Monster Hunter Rise.
Fire it, fuck's sake, fire! Stupid cunt.
Come one, come all. Basically, what I'm doing, Ren,
Yep.
I'm going to save it as a if you're not here, it's something I can dig out, or if we need to go like a week's break.
Yeah,
I think that'd be a good one for it.
absolutely.
Weird thing is that no physical version of the game coming to PS5 and Xbox, so the Switch will be the only one that will get a physical version,
Alright.
and and Sunbreak, the big DLC extra, not coming until spring.
Oh shit.
In this section, you have to save your flashbangs and flare gun
Yeah.
for a boss, I'm presuming.
Yeah. Presumably.
Oh, well dodged. Still behind you.
Oh yeah!
I know you need to say something for the boss, but getting this out of the way,
Absolutely. Especially those fuckers.
I think you're safe now.
Hope so.
Whee! Must kill kidnapper. Whee!
It's probably because they want people to buy a game at full price before they release a bundle.
Which is weird because the Steam version. I know the Steam version came out before Sunbreak, but they still had Sunbreak come at the same time.
As well, something that you mentioned to me before the stream.
What did you do to offend the locals?
Something that you mentioned to me before the stream that we haven't yet discussed is Elden Ring updates.
Yeah, Elden Ring update. Well, we sort of briefly discussed it, but it's getting a PvP mode tomorrow. Well, they're getting an extra PvP mode called the Colosseum.
Do we know if the PvP is going to be crossplay?
Probably not. The rest of the game isn't, which is a shame because it would be cool. But no, I'm gonna give it a go tomorrow. I think.
I'll probably need to reinstall it. Yes.
Hey, I'm here!
Give me back my wife.
Get away, run away, hide away,
Yes.
lead me astray to dream outside. Well, I get a bit of Nightwish in there.
Absolutely.
Hang on, this is where we had the bullshit moment earlier.
Oh shit. I was in up for the story, I forgot you were still looking for your bag. That was a good catch. Oh fuck.
Dead. I don't care. It's going to land worse if you land in water. You are dead.
The flare hit the water first, so presumably broke the surface tension. Also, for suspending disbelief, I mean, this guy's been hit by an axe how many times?
Yeah, true. It's pretty even get shot because I could have gone, what you say? I know it's an old joke, but I'm running with it.
He still has time to look edgy while in the water.
Place your bets, radio DJ.
That was a very extended title sequence, almost.
Oh
as
yes,
long-
the understandable that you would forget, Reese. The only premise of the fucking game.
almost as long of an introduction as
End of episode 3. So we're halfway through the game.
almost as long of an introduction as Kingdom Hearts 2.
Shut the fuck.
Tell me I'm wrong.
I will.
How are we doing for time?
It's 7 o'clock exactly.
Cool. Well, thank you very much for joining us, guys. We will see you on Thursday.
Well, we've got to get through this cutscene to
sorry, yeah.
get to the save point.
That's true.
Hang on, you can skip it. Press circle.
I assume it's saved anyway because end of episode 3.
No, it doesn't save until you get to the next bit.
But it said that we completed end of episode 3.
Yeah, but that's just a trophy.
Oh.
You don't. It doesn't auto save.
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. I don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness. No, you lie. You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
It's okay, Alan. Just
No, dude, we'll have this game finished by the time we're halfway through the intro to Kingdom Hearts 2. Very true. It literally took about 3 streams, right?
No, it only took 2. I'll check the record. Okay, it took about 3 streams.
Yeah.
That's aside from the point.
Right, thank you very much, guys. See you on Thursday. Love you all. Goodbye.
Bye, guys. Still, that's a hell of a twist. Possibly.